So I'm not sure if you guys are sick and tired of seeing these videos, but we've got 2 ounces of alcohol with the SilverAnt rice cooker, and the water is just covering the rice a little bit. It's been going for about 30 minutes. Now, what's funny about this, I had one guy actually write a comment saying, if you took minute rice, you'd have it done in 8 minutes, and you could boil an egg in 7 minutes. And I was just sitting there kind of giggling. And I was thinking, like, but you don't seem to understand. Minute rice is like the worst rice you could buy. It is super processed. It tastes very hard because how they make minute rice is it's actually made and then all the vitamins are gone out of it, so they have to infuse the vitamins again and then they dehydrate it, and that's why it takes 5 minutes. I mean, you could do the same thing. You could cook your rice and throw it in a dehydrator, and you could speed up everything when you're back out in the bush camping. But that's your thing. Hey, go for it. But in this situation here, we're going to do something a little different. You see, I bought some of this stuff here to show you guys. I bought these Knorr chicken flavors. Okay, I'll have links in the bottom. They are really tiny. You can use a half or a whole. I used the whole. They're not super hard. I used the whole and I put it in the actual pot, and then I put the rice cooker on top. So I'm basically fusing the chicken flavor into the rice. Okay? Very important. So then we are going to add a half a teaspoon of Lucy's organic apple cider vinegar. Can you see that there? Now, in the old days, people bought Bragg's. Bragg's is no longer no good. If you've seen my corporation video, you'll understand a corporation bought it, and they no longer really have the mother in it. So, if you want to have the proper stuff, this is it. Now, this stuff is not cheap. It's about $25 for this container. Okay? And that's the name of it there. We're going to add a half a tablespoon of that. Then, this is referred to as sesame seed oil. And I'll show you what that looks like. Again, links are in the bottom. This is actually quite affordable, very affordable. Here's what this is. We're going to add half a tablespoon of that. And then, of course, we're going to have our soy sauce. Then, we're going to add some soy sauce. Now, what I've done is I bought this small bottle of soy sauce. It was like, $2. And then I bought this because I like soy sauce. Okay? It's the same soy sauce. It's just a gallon jug. I'm literally take the soy sauce from this jug and I put it in here. So let's understand a little bit about this stuff, okay? This is vinegar. It doesn't spoil. Literally, you put a little bit in a container, take it backpacking with you, whatever. Extremely good for you. If you think your blood sugar is going to spike, take a tablespoon of that and some water, and then eat whatever you're going to eat, and then it'll actually help calm it down. Good stuff. Super healthy. Super healthy. Even helps you lose weight, believe it or not. That's what it does. So adding that to rice is a good thing. The other thing is the sesame seed oil. You see there. Again, it'll last a good year in a cool environment, maybe 6 months. You don't need to refrigerate it. I mean, that's good stuff too, right? Soy sauce. Same thing. You don't need to refrigerate this. It'll last a very long time. I never do. It just sits down here in my bunker and I use it when I need it, is what I do. So we're going to dress up my jasmine rice with a little bit of flavor here. Okay, it should have a chicken flavor to the rice. Now, you could cut up a chicken breast and just throw it on top if that's what you want to do and have some actual chicken. Then, like I said, half a teaspoon of the vinegar with the mother, the half a teaspoon of the Make sure I say it right. The sesame seed oil. And I got, I don't know, a little bit of soy sauce in there to give it the flavor. So this is really going to make this jump out with some flavor. I'll have a link to all this stuff. You can pick it up in the bottom, even if you make the rice at home and not on a titanium alcohol stove with a rice cooker like I'm doing. And maybe you could try something different that'll really make your taste buds jump out. And if anything, for God's sake, stay away from minute rice. That stuff's garbage for you. Maybe it's okay if you're a young man, but as we get older, we got to eat healthier, and that's all there is to it. So let me get all this prepped up, and I'll be back. No, but do you want rice? No. Gonna need some of this, some of the mata. Oh, it might have been too much, but hey, it is what it is. That'll give us a little bite. Yes, and look, I didn't use much. This stuff will last forever. Even though it's $25, it'll last you forever. It really will. So I'm only saying half a teaspoon. You can just dribble it on. It's up to you. You know. Doesn't want to come out. There we go. Really got to shake it. Sesame oil is very potent. It really doesn't take much. So, and of course, we need our soy sauce. So, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, we're going to mix this up so we get the flavor. Look how fluffy that is. All through the rice. I had one guy say, "You're not going to have that stainless steel thing with you when you go camping." And I was like, "How do you know? This thing only weighs 8 ounces. I may throw it in the back of my backpack and bring it. What the heck? What's another 8 ounces, really?" Okay. So then I've got that. And my eggs. Oh, yeah, gotta have the eggs. Okay. The eggs I just threw on top. I let them cook with the rice. Is what I did. So they came out hard boiled. All right. I might throw a little more vinegar on top of my eggs here. Okay. Eggs are good protein. Eggs are good for you. I've seen one guy on his shorts. I don't want to mention his YouTube channel. He might get upset with me. I don't know. I think he'll know who he is when I mention him. He was like, he does a lot of cooking recipes on his shorts. And he cooks spam and all this crazy stuff. Yeah, a little more. Right on top of the eggs. And he had this spam stir fry he made. He had this other stuff. It had like these black noodles or something. It looked like, what do you call it? Not Ferengi. It looked like grok. Those things with the worms rolling around the other guys that are on Star Trek. I was like, man, that looks gross. And then he does a spam surfer. I will never eat spam. He does things with hot dogs. I won't eat hot dogs. Go look up how hot dogs are made. I won't eat that. No way. Stuff's garbage for you. So let's see if what I've done here. Are you okay? Are you okay? They can't see you. You know that, eh? Okay. So I dropped a piece of eggs. My dog's getting it. I don't taste the apple cider. It has a very light taste, not much. I could use a little more soy sauce. You know, I do taste. I do taste a little of this. What is this again? Oh yeah, sesame seed oil. I do taste a little bit of that, just a little bit. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, that's a win. Mm-hmm. If you like rice and you like soy sauce, and you never thought about adding some apple cider vinegar or sesame seed oil to your rice, a couple of hard-boiled eggs, you know what you're missing. Mm-mm-mm. I don't like eating on camera, but man, this is good. And don't forget, these were added when we started cooking the rice at the bottom. And I should show you this. The water we got left in here, okay? If you look, well, it's like a chicken consomme sauce, right? You could add more water to that. You could just use that pot and boil. Take a ramen noodle, throw it in, a chicken one, and now have some hearty chicken soup for yourself later if you want, on top of the rice. Just stop. Cool ways to cook rice, man. Links in the bottom for this stuff. It's not a lot of money, and you'll eat good and it tastes good, and it's healthy. Catch you guys later.